Broadway San Diego's production of Les Miserables is here in San Diego. You know, it takes more than 100 people to pull off this performance. I headed to the San Diego Civic Theater to meet the man behind the production madness. This morning, I'm taking you behind the scenes of Les Mis. Hey, I'm here at the San Diego Civic Theater. Broadway SD's performance of Les Miserables is in San Diego, and we have Ryan Gardner here. You are the production stage manager.
Yes.
Hey, sit down. I want to chat with you
you
about this cool job that you have, because this guy kind of quarterbacks everything that happens up here. I mean, there's a vision, and then there's the technical feat of pulling it off, and you're behind all of that. Can you tell us about your job?
That's right, yeah. So I'm the production stage manager for Les Mis on tour. We travel around the country bringing this beautiful Broadway show to theaters around the country. Part of my job is to really focus on incorporating the artistic and the technical elements of the show. So when we walk into a theater like this one on a Monday, it's completely bare. There's no set, there's no lighting, there's no sound.
So you and your team did all this?
Yeah, the tech crew, they work around the clock. It's 2 days. We bring the show in on 11 18-wheeler trucks from the last city to this city.
This takes a lot to pull this off.
Absolutely. Like you said, yeah, it's close to 100 people with actors, crew members, orchestra, management. You know, we have 5 children in the show. We have a wrangler and a teacher.
Wow.
So yeah, it's a huge operation, and not only is it a huge operation, but we're having to travel that, you know, every other week or every 4 weeks, and so you know, it's a well-oiled machine though. Great, lock it there, please. Once you're locked, top cut underneath the balcony, please.
How many hours does it take to set something like this up with the lighting and the stage and everything?
Yeah, it takes 16 hours across 2 days, so it's a 2-day load-in. Side cut coming in. Good.
As production stage manager, you also have to make sure that this part right here, the orchestra, is all tuned up and it's all part of the whole thing, right?
That's right. It takes a village to make sure that this show gets up and running and stays on time.
There's got to be some things that go wrong, right? It's live.
Yeah, of course. Sometimes there's room for something to go wrong here and there. It's really about how we are able to kind of fix it on the fly.
It's got to be really fun to pull off a good show of Les Mis.
Absolutely. You know, this show's been around for close to 38 years, and there's not too many other Broadway shows that still carry that emotional depth and have withstood the testament of time. It's a really great story that we continue to tell around the country.
Ryan, thanks for bringing that story here to San Diego.
Hey, thanks so much.
Sure look forward to the production. Break a leg, but don't break a leg. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, we certainly want all the cast and crew to stay safe. Ryan lives in Charlotte, North Carolina, rarely gets home since the production is constantly traveling around the U.S. The Les Mis crew just started their 2nd year of touring the U.S. to perform this classical musical. The 2nd year started here in San Diego. Performances go until October 15th here. We have a link to tickets on this story at CBS8.com.
I love that. I love to see, I mean, it's hard to believe when you watch that time lapse how many people and how much stuff they have.
Absolutely. From just, we see the cast, right? But there's so many other people behind the scenes setting up that huge production there. Each of those slabs weighs hundreds, if not thousands of pounds. They really have to be careful how they set things up, because safety is their #1 priority there on the set.
Yeah, of course. You see the helmets and all the gear. I mean, that stuff is heavy too.
Yeah, and I was even staying back asking questions from afar, because they weren't quite done yet. You never know what's going to happen there, and you never know what's going to happen in the performance. They've got to be on the edge of their seats. It's live, just like this is right now.
You never know what could happen.
And so you got to adapt. That's right.